Hi, I'm Sam from Griot's Garage, and we're going to talk a little bit about pad maintenance during polishing. So we just finished the other side of this GMC Denali, and now I'm working on this section. I've got a relatively fresh pad, but after doing 2 to 3 sections, my pores of the pad are getting clogged up and getting some dried product in there. So there's 2 different ways that you can clean your pad, either foam or microfiber, during a detail. Typically you want to do this at least every other panel, if not every panel. It doesn't take a lot of time, and there's really nothing that you can hurt by doing it too often. So the first way would be to use our pad conditioning brush. This is a super simple process. I'm going to turn my orbital down to speed 1. You'll want to use speed 1 or 2 regardless of what type of orbital you're using. I'm going to turn it on, and I'm going to take my pad brush and I'm just going to cycle it. Very light pressure. You still want the pad to spin, so I'm just going from the inside to the outside of the pad, blowing out all the dried product, clear coat, or any paint transfer. Single stage and clear coat paint will both leave paint residue essentially in the pad. Single stage, you'll see the color in the pad, so it's a little more apparent when you need to clean the pad, whereas clear coat, you're obviously not going to see any color. So you want to look for clogged pores and product buildup and things like that. And cleaning that pad with the pad conditioning brush or compressed air will help refresh your cutting ability out of that pad. It'll also prolong the life of the pad during one detail, so it'll allow you to use that one pad for a longer portion of the detail. So I'm going to go ahead and continue polishing this section. Just going to add a couple drops, and then we'll show you how to clean with the compressed air afterwards. All right, so now that we've finished that section, I'll show you how to clean your pad with compressed air. This is even more of a simple process. You don't have to turn the machine on at all. You're going to take your air nozzle hooked up to your compressor and cycle it in and out from the outside to the center and back. Usually I'll do this a couple times, and you'll literally see the pad coming cleaner as you cycle the air in and out. This will produce a little more dust than cleaning it with a brush, so always make sure you have it aimed at the ground or away from the car that you're detailing. In a perfect world, you would use as many pads as you could, maybe 1 or 2 pads per panel. Now that's not very realistic for most people, so cleaning your pad with the pad conditioning brush or compressed air is going to allow you to use fewer pads on the car, making your pads go longer during that said detail. You still are going to want to use 2 to 4 pads per process per car. So if you're doing a 2-step correction process, you would use 4 to 8 pads. That's for an average size vehicle. For a large vehicle like this GMC Denali, bump that up a bit to probably 4 to 6 pads per car per process for best results. Again, cleaning your pads is going to help prolong the life of your pads in the long term, and it's also going to allow you to get better results and a better finish out of your pads during that detail. Thank you for watching. For more information, visit griotsgarage.com, and as always, have fun in your garage.